let's talk about some recent Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Shonta. We just talked about her in our last updates video after she showed off a picture of her, and you could see her right hand, and she said, I got a ring on the right finger. Well, she has been teasing that she's been with this man for a while now. She hasn't really shared any pictures with him. She's been pretty private about her relationship with him, and she finally dropped some pictures of a photo shoot with her and him, and he does look familiar. I feel like I've seen him in some of her Facebook videos before. Next, we have JK, and he tore his ACL. He's going through it right now. He said, complete tear ACL, complete tear MSL, meniscal tear, I hope I said that right, PCL tear, and articular cartilage flap tore. So yeah, my knee barely hanging on. And someone commented and said that Brooke's going to be happy that he cannot leave the house, and he's out here teasing dropping an OF. He said, got me thinking what that OF finna do. And Andrea, she posted, she said, when you miss him so much, but you still gotta wait another 10 minutes for him to call. 10 minutes feels like an eternity. And I'm starting to wonder if Lamar is back in jail with some of her recent posts. It's baby season for a lot of Love After Lockup cast members. I remember hearing about a lot of different cast members getting pregnant at the beginning of the year. Zaria, Jade, Chevelle, and Jade finally gave birth to her baby. She said, Ozzy Jazz Chips chose the middle name Jazz in honor of my sister who passed away in April. Her sister suddenly passed away when I think it was a brain aneurysm. Like, she was just sitting in her kitchen. Suddenly she just fell. They called the ambulance, and I guess by the time they got there, she was too far gone and unfortunately passed away. And she was only like 40 years old and left behind multiple kids. Her husband was a police officer. Jade shared a link to this GoFundMe for her sister's husband and kids, and it raised, I believe, almost $100,000. But this is her son that she gave birth to. He was almost 8 pounds, and she said that labor was horrific. She's not the only one that had a horrific labor. Chevelle did too. She recently gave birth to her daughter on September 8th, and she didn't get discharged from the hospital until the 18th. She said, September 8th, I gave birth to I don't want to butcher the name. Nayli Janae Marie Moore, 8 pounds, 11 ounces at 9 p.m. I was supposed to have a vaginal birth, but the baby was in distress. Emergency C-section was affected after the C-section. I went downhill. I was fighting for my life on a breathing machine. I had fluids from epidural IV back up in my body, plus C-section fluids, which took effect in my lungs, almost close to death while my daughter was in NICU fighting for her life. We both have been released as of November 18th, and she's had a rocky pregnancy. I know that she all of a sudden had to start taking insulin. Hopefully now that she has the baby, she can get to the point where she eventually doesn't have to take insulin anymore. But here's some pictures of her baby girl. Congratulations to Chevelle, Jade, and Zaria also had her baby, but I don't think we're going to see any pictures of her and Troy's baby until after the season since they're still under NDA. And Chelsea, she recently posted this picture with this guy, and she covered up his face, and a lot of people are looking at this guy and they're like, oh my god, is this Michael? He has the same body type as Michael. He's tatted up. And someone asked her, and she said, hell F no. He almost unalived me, and no damn chance for him to come back and hurt me again. Then my kids when I have no mom. And then she said, I ain't stupid to lose my kids if I let him come back. My kids are my number one. Then someone else asked and said, please tell me this isn't Mikey girl. And she said, it's me and him, not Mikey. And then she said, he's going to rot in there for a long ass time. Talking about Michael currently being in jail. And Michael is dating this new girl named Kayla. And she's been controlling his social media account. And she's been trying to raise money for his lawyer fees. She said, hey there, all you Mikey Harmon fans. First, I hope each and every one of you are having a blessed Friday night. It's Kayla, by the way. I need some thoughts and feedback, please. We have hired a badass attorney for these new charges. We paid part of the money down and was planning to pay the balance over the next 7 months in payments. The attorney came to me today and is requesting we get it paid in 4 to 5 months. Mikey had his own money to retain the attorney, but he won't be out of jail for at least 5 or so months. Okay, well, how did he have money, though? Because I heard right before he went to jail that Chelsea allegedly stole all the money he had left, and he had to borrow money from his boss to get his truck out of impound. I plan to make payments as much as I can for him while he's in there, and then he can take over when he gets out. But now the attorney is requesting we get it paid in full right around time for him to be released. Damn, she's riding hard for him because she literally met this dude within days of him going back to jail, and now she's paying his attorney fees. He got lucky with this one. And she said, we aren't looking for handouts, but I'm trying to think outside the box. What are y'all thoughts on doing this? I have a side gig selling personalized gifts such as slate rocks, shirts, phone cases, necklaces, card decals, etc. I'll volunteer my time and purchase a product where 100% of the proceeds will go to Mikey's attorney. For every item you buy, your name goes into a drawing for a free t-shirt designed by Mikey himself. And she said, we're not looking for handouts, and please be kind. If you don't have anything nice to say, keep scrolling. Christmas is right around the corner, and these all make for great gifts. Let's pull together to show Mikey some love and support. She then shared like her Cash App, her Venmo, and how to get in touch with her. She said she's gonna start doing a drawing for a free t-shirt. And then she said, I will be making personalized gifts, and asked people to contact her. So yeah, she is riding hard to do whatever she can to help Michael while he is in jail. She revealed that Michael will be home by Thanksgiving, so it sounds like he only has a few more months left. And then I got this post from someone, and Michael made the local newspaper. It looks like this is the front page of the Richwood, Ohio newspaper. It reveals local man charged for strangling. Man, Michael is going to have to get out of Ohio and start over after this, because everybody in the town's going to know him for this, and they're probably not going to take the time to actually like do the research and know like exactly the history that comes along with him and Chelsea. And Anthony is currently back behind bars. He was arrested on September 10th. I'm not sure what his exact charges are. It's always hard to find out the exact charges with New York. It's like a lot harder to get the arrest records compared to other states. But I do find out, I'll eventually keep you guys updated. Next, I want to talk about Kimberly and Joey. I know it's the same thing every time I do an update on them. It's me always showing a picture of her and Joey and being like, what the hell? Joey's lost so much weight. But this latest picture she posted of her and him saying, look at us now. Everyone had their doubts. Oh my gosh, he looks so freaking skinny. Like, at this point, people can't call him hips no more. They're going to have to start calling him bones. Because he's just starting to look like all skin and bones. Kimberly's lost quite a bit of weight too. But, I mean, she looks like she's lost it the healthy way. I don't know about Joey so much. And a lot of you guys may have already seen my video from the other day. But Bianca's currently pregnant. She's been dating this guy for at least about 4 months now that she's pregnant with. And Brooke is still convinced that she won the fight against Alex. She said, look at all that hair pulling. This girl never once got my face or a good hit. And someone said, you effed around and found out. You should have been looking for JK, not her. He's your problem. And Taylor revealed that she's currently working for the United States Postal Service. I guess she's been working there since December 2023 and just decided to share that she's been working there. And meanwhile, her ex Chance, his girl Alyssa, is currently working at Bob Evans. He said, loving that Alyssa works at Bob Evans, 50% off. And I'm glad to see that she has a job, because for a while it seemed like she was just like helping Chance out at his job. So, I mean, with a baby, you definitely need 2 incomes nowadays, unless you're like rolling in the dough. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.